lawyer in your pocket, she circling.
Y'all had my lawyer in y'all pocket. Wow.
And that's why Megan always talk like jail was certain for me.
That's why Megan always talk like jail was certain for me. Had my lawyer in y'all pocket. Wow. I'm all rebel.
No strings attached, I'm independent on all levels. Pinocchio contracts in the back, they was all severed.
I'm about to get out of this mud, bro. Let's talk on a high level. Put me in the grave, forgot to go out and buy a shovel. Woo, that's just a bar, bro. That's the type, I always tell niggas, dog, if it's one nigga that's willing to go all out, back against the wall, all eyes, Tory the nigga, bro, no kidding. Let's get it back.
Just wasn't going for that shit, cause I'm all rebel.
Woo, oh yeah.
You want time to mind, you don't want time to not.
What's poppin'? It's your boy Word back again on What's Word channel. Bang! Know what time it is, man. It's your boy Word back again. About to do a hookah bang. Feels good to be back, man. Live in the building. Yeah, man. We are here. We are here. I know it's been a while. It's been more than a while. But we back, man. I'm always happy to say that I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Like I never left. Cause truth is, I never left. Anyways, man, we back, man. I'm sure you guys know already, and if you don't, I'll surely tell you as the reason why I'm back. You know, it's a few of those artists that's always gonna bring your boy back, man, when it comes to reacting, getting back in the mix of things, bro. Not that I ain't listening to the music, but getting in front of this camera, doing these reactions, you know what I'm saying? It takes a little effort these days, but we back at it again, man. It feels good to be back in the building. And yeah, man, none other than the Tory Lanez is back on the scene. Really haven't left the scene since he been behind the bars, but he back with the sequel to Daystar. Daystar came out, man, 2020 maybe? When did Daystar come out? 2020, yeah. Came out in 2020, middle of the pandemic basically, or the end of the pandemic. And now he's back with the sequel, which is Peterson. Daystar Peterson is his government name. I'm looking forward to this mug, man. As you know, he's been behind bars, I believe, since 2022, the end of 2022. I may be wrong, 2023, one of those years. But he's been behind bars for a few years. But man, he's still been dropping records. He's back with another album. You know, doing the whole stint last year in 2024. He didn't drop an album, but he dropped the amount of music that can equate to an album. Like he dropped a lot of prison tape records, released some of those Twitch tape records that he had when he was doing the Instagram lives or the Twitch lives or the Twitch streams. And so, yeah, man, the guy has been active like he never has been, had his freedom taken from him. He is moving at the same rate. He's moving at probably the most efficient rate in just capacity I've seen while somebody's freedom has been stripped away from them, especially on a high level as far as like an artist and, you know, somebody that's been practically well-known universally, at least in America to this degree. And yeah, man, it's quite impressive, even just from a work ethic, even just from a work ethic standpoint, the performance and the amount of workload and the amount of just quality while still being behind bars that Tory is demonstrating is otherworldly, and it is worthy of an applause, worthy of praise, and worthy of me coming back in front of this screen, getting ready to jump into this sequel, Peterson. Man, I'm excited to get back into this, man. Expectations of this, I got a chance to look at the full scene episode or interview that he did with Kyle from the Nelk Boys. And yeah, he kind of spoke on kind of the album, you know, what was to come. It was dope to kind of hear what he had going on while he was in the cell, you know, since he's been in there, kind of his state of mind. I think it's just crazy. You know, if you had a chance to actually listen to the interview, bro, he was in quite great spirits, high spirits, higher spirits than I know people that's out on the outside that don't even possess that amount of, you know, either gratitude, gratefulness, or just joy. I think in reality does hit you when you get your freedom taken away. But I think there's another reality of just depression that can definitely torment somebody into just being very much down, very much depressed, very much, just done with life. But it was encouraging and dope to hear what he had to say on that interview, man. If you ain't check it out, definitely go check it out. And I thought it was a great way to tee up the album, prepare the fans, prepare the umbrellas to go into this album and, to just hear him off the music while still getting the interviews and then getting the music, the following week. So here we are, man. I'm excited to get into this, man. Man, aside from that, shout out to everybody that's still rocking with the What's the Word channel, that's still subscribed, that still come back and watch the videos, the people that still commenting, the people that check out all the new forms and different styles of content that I've been releasing as of late. Your boy is definitely an aspiring filmmaker. We'll be traveling and moving to LA this year for filmmaking and going back to school at LAFS, Los Angeles Film Recording School in Hollywood, I believe. And yeah, I'll be taking up digital filmmaking, man. Looking forward to that. But other than that, man, music is still going for me as well, personally. A lot of projects on my hand right now, man. So I'm excited, though, man, just to get back into this reaction, still have this in the repertoire of things, in the arsenal of things that I do. Because YouTube and this channel has definitely graced, blessed, and been something that's been a huge contributor in a lot of things that I have that are successfully going up to date. So with that being said, man, not gonna hold y'all too long after that. Wanted to give a quick, concise update on just things that was going on with me. And man, you know the slogan: like, comment, subscribe if you already have it. And for the people that's already subscribed, thanks for having you back. Let's get into this album.
It's one of the crazier stories we've heard of.
To the Index now, rapper Tory Lanez sentenced to 10 years in prison.
I want to go.
The edited clip kind of trailer promo they put out to this mother the other day was pretty fire. Bro, Tory, he finds some really interesting, unique, creatives that put in that work, man. I definitely honor that. Shout out to the engineers, man. That's one thing that he definitely made aware of the fans is the quality and the type of effort he put into trying to produce something that sounds like somebody wasn't in the jail. So I'm interested in seeing that on this record.
To know that even though I was going through the worst of times, I still recognize him as being something greater than myself. But I always believe in God. Because he gave it all to me.
It's an appropriate intro. Set up the scene. It sound like at the end of this intro, it sound like the sales is closing on him right here. So I love this. I love the theatrics he's already implementing to this album. I mean, if you know where I'm at in life right now and what I've been on for quite some time, man, cinematic, theatrical demonstrations and illustrations are definitely right up my alley for sure. So the record, Free Me.
Hey, I can't say I'm the same from last year. You can see the pain inside my eyes and I can't mask it. 500 on the Zella, make them do gymnastics. Hurt you when your partner tell on you and get your stash hit. Had a predicate, God, and asked the Lord if he could free me. I got a son, I got some family that need me. I can't stop the hustle, man, I swear I'm in it knee deep. County jail sending kites, niggas yelling TD. Lord, please, will you free me?
Loving the energy on this mug already, dog. This one right here is called Free Me. Feeling the vibe, definitely feeling the pain for sure, man.
Pray that I'ma come home soon.
My boy trying to hit them notes while being behind the wall. Hey, this year, it just make you imagine like the process of trying to record this mug, bro, and still being able to get out something that's quality, bro. It's crazy.
I lost the trial, no more Gucci and Chanel. Fresh up out of county, straight to prison, shit ain't fair.
Yeah.
Judge gave me 10 cause he ain't wanna give me bail.
Yeah.
Niggas fading in the court, tanks and giving hell. Niggas wanna go to war, I have them on the menu. Dog, if I respect.
Niggas wanna go to war, I have them on the menu. This nigga Tory talk crazy no matter what, dog.
I gotta feed the streets and keep the peace on me. And it ain't easy. I'm like that cell, nigga, free me. Hey.
I think that was the audio from that clip that surfaced a couple weeks ago where he was putting a verse on the record, and like, I don't know what the hell happened. I think niggas was trying to fight behind him, and then niggas started getting pepper sprayed and shit like that.
I was cooped up.
And that scene, I ain't gonna lie, bro, that's crazy, bro, to see that. Like, I ain't never seen a nigga. I may have seen a clip maybe of somebody rapping a verse on the phone in the cell, but I think that was the first time I ever seen a nigga in a cell, in a jail, rapping, and then some shit like that break out. That shit was crazy, bro. The grind to continue, dog. Ain't no telling how many times that actually happened. That may just be the only time we actually seen that shit happen. You know what I mean? Like, so to put that type of effort in, bro, work ethic to finish 20 records is crazy.
Telling nigga free me. I was cooped up in the cell like a preemie. When I get home, some of you niggas gotta see me.
Woo! When I get home, some of you niggas gotta see me. That nigga, boy, that nigga got the biggest battery in his back you could think of right now from this sentence, boy. Woo!
When I get home, some of you niggas gotta see me. ETL phone calling, you was talking greasy. Pops wanna knock us. They be up there watching. Some of them will watch you get stabbed and won't stop it. They know who gon' run away and they know who gon' chop you.
Dang, man, that shit is just crazy, right, dog. Yeah, I like the canvas he's painting early on in the record, man. Really giving insight. You know, a lot of this stuff we've seen in movies and things of that nature, but I think it's different to experience this in the music form to get insight on, you know, what's it like behind that wall, bro. And then to think a nigga making music behind that is crazy.
When I'm in that visit room, shit feel like I live in Rockless. Some of them will watch you get stabbed and won't stop it. They Rockless. Some of them will watch you get stabbed and won't stop it. Cause they be up there watching from the towers with binoculars. Some of them will watch you get stabbed and won't stop it. When I'm in that visit room, shit feel like I live in room. When my bitch walk inside that visit, gotta give her room. Chop you. When I'm in that visit room, shit feel like I live in room. When my bitch walk inside that visit, gotta give her room.
I like this shit. That's why I like this shit right here.
Stop it. They know who gon' run away and they know who gon' chop it.
When I'm in that visit room,
shit feel like I live in room. When my bitch walk inside that visit, gotta give her room. Niggas getting swept up off their feet, you got
that visit room feeling like a living room. You gotta make that shit home, bro. That's crazy. I'm rocking with that, bro.
They know who gon' run away and they know who gon' chop you. When I'm in that visit room, shit feel like I live in room. When my niggas getting swept up off their feet, you gotta give them room. Ain't nobody animated here, but bitch, I'm still in tune.
Woo! If niggas get swept up off their feet, you gotta give them broom. Let's go.
Free me. Niggas getting swept up off their feet, you gotta give them broom. Ain't nobody animated here, but bitch, I'm still in tune. I'm
Woo! What do you say? Ain't nobody animated?
Animated here, but getting swept up off their feet, you gotta give them
broom.
Ain't nobody animated here, but bitch, I'm still in tune. I'm here, free me. Got OG cooking up the pruno. I'm off the drink, shawty, you know.
Here we go. Don't get in that freaking bag, nigga. That's that shit I'm talking about. Hold up. That's that shit right there, nigga. Hold up. Here we go.
I'm yelling free.
That nigga working.
Ain't nobody animated here, but bitch, I'm still in tune. Got OG cooking up the pruno. I'm off the drink, shawty, you know.
I'm fucking with that one, bro. That shit right there.
That nigga played, he gotta lay, that's all it is. 1 hour warning before they killed him, let him call his kids. So when it's on them who they want, I will get you erased.
That nigga dog talking crazy, bro. Straight up. That nigga talking crazy, bro.
I'm bigger than this prison case, spit at your mom house. Running
hold on. He talking crazy.
Play with us and find out. I'm bigger than this prison case, when I will get you erased. Play with us and find out. I'm bigger than this prison case, spit at your mom house. Run inside your cell, lace fitted with knives. I hang around a bunch of grave diggers and climb out. He told me he gon' kill us and climb out.
Hang around a bunch of grave diggers and climb out. That's crazy.
He told me he gon' kill him cause his baby needs some pampers. Say you're a deputy, he stopped giving niggas answers. My dog got tripping life, but walk around like he got 5 left. Want a nigga in here touch me, nigga, that's on my chest.
Woo! Dog got triple life, he walk around like he got 5 left. that nigga really giving niggas a glimpse of that shit, dog, in that mug, boy. Woo!
That ain't no tough guy shit, nigga, that's my respect. That ain't no want a nigga in here touch me, nigga, that's on my chest. Want a nigga in here touch me, nigga, that's on my chest. My dog got triple left. Want a nigga in here touch me, nigga, that's on my chest. That ain't no tough guy shit, nigga, that's my respect.
So we walking out the shower, you feel me? And it's a situation where the COs ain't come back on the wall, cause niggas know what's about to happen. So So boom, the nigga jump in his cell, start whamming, and the nigga stabbed the nigga like 40 times. He looking up at me, and I'm looking back like, it's over.
County jail experience.
Dog, this nigga Tory, dog. This nigga straight, dog, this nigga living in a movie, dog. It's like this nigga didn't jumped into a character with this mug, bro. This is real life, though, dog. That shit, dog, is probably brazy.
I said, but there in this spot, you ain't gonna never make it.
I love the seamless transitions for sure.
I'm off, lightning. Drunk again, and the white lightning. You know that I am, you know that I am, I got so mad I wanted to blame it on my dog, but that's some lame ass nigga shit. I'm in the pen, I need someone that I can call up. Upstate, I'm in the mountain.
Even the CEOs gotta feel me, boy. That nigga in there trying to win fans, boy. I don't blame him, you heard? Hey, this one feel good. I'm ready to ride. This one I'm ready to ride to for sure. Got me through the storm.
There's so much going on in my life.
Featuring Sunstar, Paul McKay. Sunstar, I believe, is actually his father. I believe his father is actually a pastor, I want to say. Pastor, minister, reverend, one of those. But yeah, this is Got Me Through the Storm featuring Sunstar and Paul McKay.
Look, one-way trip to prison, LA County into the mountains. Bunch of niggas on the bus that never got to counseling. Dirty face, dirty hair up in my mugshot. Tower Cobble on the speaker, making brash announcements.
I like how you addressed that mugshot. They try to make that boy look crazy on that mugshot, boy. No kizzy.
Fading inside of the cell. Satan keep on trying to bring the flagrantest fire from hell. Below it's getting dark, I wanna cry, but gotta inspire as well. Yeah, old friends switching on me, New York Times pissing on me. My ops working overtime to put this image on me. But God is finna push the line like it's a scrimmage on me. Give birth to a warrior, ain't a secret like it's knocked off Victoria. 7 hours been in shackles, sitting in jail, crying real tears to Iggy Azalea. I know you put up with some shit that just wasn't familiar. Love your heart, though you wasn't a million. They lying, trying to get me fucked, but I wasn't Cecilia.
Talking about that Iggy Azalea relationship. Yeah, I think prior to him going into it or during the trial, somewhere around the timeline, he had dealings and relations with Iggy Azalea. Sounds like that some of the media or some of the stuff that was kind of put out maybe interfered with that relationship and kind of spun it against him. So
I'm recording up in state prison. It's fair to say we black and beat the eyes of both statistics. It won't be long before the release dates is in the mail. Yeah.
I am interested to see how this shit gonna do as far as the sales and where it lands on the charts. I know the day of, it was number 1 on iTunes for the actual purchase units. I think last time I seen it, it was top 5 on Apple Music. Not sure where it was on Spotify, but still to this day, they still be blackballing the shit out of this nigga music, bro. Like Memories Don't Die, I think that's his sophomore album. Still to this day, bro, I can't play that on Apple Music for some reason, bro. It's ridiculous. So with all these forces that exist that's been trying to attempt to like basically get this dude music out of here, off charts, off of DSPs, I'm really interested to see where this is going to land for sure.
Yeah, God save me, I'm repenting for my early sins. My only goal is seeing clear like I'm a blurry lens.
I like that, man. I love the fact that and honestly, if you're familiar with Tory music, he's always incorporated his faith, his beliefs, the relationship he has with God. And I think this has just been a great picture and kind of story to follow along in his music. That if you pay attention to his music, to witness like where things were once said, kind of just being real honest and transparent about some of his flaws, some of his downfalls, and just things that I think at one point maybe he just kind of avoided and ignored, but now like realizing some of that stuff really resurfacing, coming back to the top and having to deal with that. And I think, honestly, bro, when you got so much time to sit in jail, you ain't got nothing but time to sit, deal with that, and deal with some of those harsh realities, some of those flaws, some of those things that you kind of maybe either ignored, avoided, and now, have to kind of face. So I think it's dope, man, that he definitely is speaking on that. I think a lot of people, I think a lot of people, you may hear some of this stuff and it kind of seems like, whoa, like what happened? Like they have this really drastic, dramatic change in their life to come to God, not to speak down on somebody else's experience or however they have salvation or come to salvation or Christ. But I think it's speaks to just a more authentic way I like to experience it or witness it when you see kind of a timeline in a story that kind of once was in one place and now years down the line. And it wasn't just like this brass, dramatic type of situation, but slowly progressing to this. I just think I have a more appreciation for that. And that's definitely been something I witnessed in his music for quite some time now. Bring the choir in. You bring the gunshots in, though. Crazy. Definitely want to hear this in some bigger voice speakers. Sound like it's thumping. Feels good.
Daystar, my beautiful son. As your father, I was distraught the day when they took my innocent son to prison.
Yeah, I want to hear what Tory father is speaking on right here, definitely. Because, you know, if you remember, if you go back to the trial when they had the verdict, he definitely exploded, boy. So I'm interested to kind of see how he's used in this record on right here.
And for 2 weeks straight, every day that the sun had risen, I felt like I had a 20-pound weight sitting on my chest. God had allowed this test that the many other incarcerated sisters and brothers. That's when I gave you to God, knowing that he would keep you covered against the witches and warlocks, pulling down strongholds, necromancy, familiar spirits, clairvoyant protection, and psychic phenomenon. That war bid to create the next generation of pissed-off children, angry at the system, just so Satan could keep the hungry prisoner to the tune of $82,000 per head, while now there's a crack in their building and it's beginning to crumble, because God alone, only God, can keep these wicked men humble. Dear, guide them through the storm, Father. Guide them through the storm in the name of Jesus.
It's an emotional record right there. Got me through the storm. Definitely, that's a standout record for sure. Standout record thus far, man, I must say, dog. Very emotional, very heartfelt, very much how you can see the resemblance of Tory and his father, man. He talked about his father and him, the way he speaks, you know what I mean? Having a voice that's able to move men and move movements, you know what I mean? Like, it's power in that, dog. So definitely enjoyed that mug for sure. Next up, though, man, we got Nine Side.
Only thing that's shooting with me in the gym is sparking. Women in his money with me, and it start getting shocky. Moments it was darker. I get love from all the Mexicans, the whites and blacks, but you don't want a fucking problem. Bitch, when I get out, you Gotham. I be fly to death like I was dressing in a coffin. It won't be no tickets left, I'm selling out the garden. Left from deader than the president that's printed on $1. I be with some niggas and they dripping when it's problems. Only one that's shooting with me in the gym is Rollins. I done fight and they dripping when it's problems. Only one that's shooting with me in the gym is Rollins. It be nice, I wanna talk to Iggy, but she blocked me. Amethyst, if you ever hear this,
It be nice, I wanna talk to Iggy, but she blocked me. He committed to that delivery on that mug, bro. Damn. I wonder, it now makes me think about that record, I think 2 records ago, where he mentioned Iggy. And it sounded like he said I want to say he maybe said he was in a state jail at that time. Now I think he's in the Fed. So it's interesting to see that some of these records have been recorded like over that long amount of time, which is pretty crazy. But obviously there's been a lot of storytelling on this record for sure, which is definitely appreciated. But yeah, now we at the point where he said Iggy didn't block them. So crazy. I wonder really what the depths of their relationship was. I don't think it was romantic. Never really know that. This is crazy. Now hold on. Never really know though with celebrities and people in that light. So it's interesting to hear what he's saying though now.
call me. You know that I'm always making spicy bitches. If you talk to Iggy, but she call me. Amethyst, if you ever hear this, you sure to call me. You know that I'm always.
If you ever heard it, shawty, call me.
Amethyst, if you ever hear this, you sure to call me. You know that I'm always making spicy bitches salty. For my niggas in Toronto, moving Wall Street. You know when it's war, niggas tripping, shooting car seats.
I would get into the Tory shit, but they're gonna say I'm thirsty to get into the Tory shit.
Joe!
I'm thirsty.
Why not?
Yeah, me too. I'm thirsty. Come on, let's go.
I like that drop right there. Shout out Joe.
I can't stand it all. You had me flying off that. I can't land it all. I pray to God you got no man at all. So I can jump into your ocean, cannonball.
I like that. Ooh, that shit right there is fire. Let me run this back. Hold up.
You had me flying off that. I can't land it, no man at all. So I can jump into your ocean, cannonball. Niggas like me, I ain't got no plans at all.
It's that. Hold on. Let me run this back right quick.
I can't stand it all. I can't land it all. I pray to God you got no man at all. I can jump into your ocean, cannonball. Niggas round me, I ain't got no plans at all. No other bitch that got your body, got no chance at all. I don't worry about these bitches, they got no chance at all. When I get home,
This mug fire. I don't know how he made this shit behind the wall, bro. This mug right here. Yeah, that's that shit right there. Let me know.
Plans of fucking you, but when I get home.
That's that shit right there, nigga. That was fire. Amethyst is probably the most fire for me right now. Hold up, though. Sound like he about to pull out the choppers to this mug right here. Willie's in the earth, nigga. Meek Millie shit.
CO play with me today, I might slap all the shit out that nigga.
Nah, this nigga talking crazy, bro. CO play with me today, I may smack that nigga, dog. Come on, bro. Hold on. Let me see what this nigga said. He wildin' out on this shit, bro. Hold up.
CO play with me today, I might slap all the shit out that nigga. Just misread the energy, he came and told me I'm really that nigga. Accounted for everything, nigga. I told you that, and I flew him to honors, they can't even get in the film.
Hold up. I'm fucking with that shit, nigga. Hold up.
Accounted for everything, nigga. I told you that bitches be lying. I flew him to honors, they can't even get in the film. I got a slide for black. I just made 700,000 sitting in a room. Feel like I'm
Castanet. I'm with that shit right there. He coming with that shit on this one. I just made 700 sitting in the room, nigga. Feel like I'm Castanet. I'm with that shit, nigga. This nigga coming with that shit, dog.
Time for that. Fucking these hoes and letting them know I ain't getting attached. Calling up Dan and Jay and making sure the numbers match. Me up in the cave, but let them pussy niggas know the dog is back.
Hey, this shit fire. What's this called? This shit called My Way, Interlude, Lunch Tray. This the joint with Max B. This shit fire right here.
I'm at the tippity top. Niggas was thinking they sent me to prison somehow it would give me the stop.
I'm at the tippity top. Niggas that send me to prison somehow that they thinking to get me to stop.
I'm on the phone with Suge and Donovan. He telling me he think I could be bigger than Pac.
I'm on the phone with Suge. He telling me he think I could be bigger than Pac. He talking that shit, bro. Hold on now, dog.
I'm on the phone with Suge and Donovan. He telling me he think I could be
bigger than Pac. He talking that shit, dog. I like how he rapping on this shit, dog. That's that energy, bro. Rapping behind the bar with this type of energy, bro, is crazy, dog.
I'm on the phone with Suge and Donovan. He telling me he think I could be bigger than Pac. Nigga, I'm stretching that shit. Stretching that shit. You got my name in your mouth, little bitch. Talking to prison when I'm on the tablet. Jail is only making me more famous than I was. I'm so well established. 21 hit records in your whole career to me in a month is an average. You see me passing, you niggas tell. I swear you gon' lose you a tongue in this bitch.
You talking that shit over here. Hold on now. I like this shit right here at the end. Hold up. I like this shit. Woo! That's fire. I'm liking the switch up on this shit. I like how this shit coming on. Hold on, let's run this back. What record we on now? Sailor Moon? Oh yeah, this shit sound like it's finna be fire. Sailor Moon, let's go.
As if I ain't give you enough. When you with them, is it still business that you stand on? Or is getting caught something you just never planned on? Don't talk to me, just ask your nigga on the side show.
This shit fire.
Because I was locked up inside the cell doors. I was ready to cop you the rich. Buy you a condo all on the beach in Miami.
This shit feel good. This shit feel good. Mine. Give us mine. You came to my visit, then fucked him in the valley. I just blew the trial, this ain't the shit that I wanted. Sick to my stomach. You could've told me that you had somebody, and he was that somebody. I was ready to cop you the rich. Buy you a condo on the beach in Miami. Right in the front door, you. That Sailor Moon shit crazy. Oh, this shit got my boy Davo on it. Okay, what we got? Go. Turn dark, nigga. Here we go.
You say you're loyal. Why did you fuck him? In prison and only couple months in. I caught a 10-piece. You caught a husband.
10-piece, you caught a what? Hold on, let me get that back. What'd he say? What'd he say? Hold on. What'd he say?
You say you're loyal. Why did you fuck him? I was in prison. I caught a 10-piece. You caught a husband. Fucked on my dog.
I caught a 10-piece. You caught a husband. Woo! Who the hell was this nigga dealing with? God.
Bitch, that's where you was bugging. On my dog and bitch, that's where you was beast. You caught a husband. Fuck 10-piece. You caught a husband. I caught a 10-piece. You caught a husband. Fucked on my dog and bitch, that's where you was bugging.
Ooh, that's that shit right there. Nope, bro. Nobody does that better than Tory, bro. Those type of melodic, dog, them joint, those type of melodic runs right there, bro, and the way he makes them inflections, bro. I mean, he does that effortlessly, bro. Let's run it back.
Fuck on my dog and bitch, that's where
Fuck
you
them
was
my
bugging.
dogs. Fuck them my dogs. Fuck them my dogs. I got a 10-piece. You got a husband. Fuck them my dogs. Fuck them my dogs.
Only couple months in.
I got a 10-piece. Fuck them my dogs.
Bitch, that's where you was
Fucking. I'm with that shit. I'm with these lines right here. I'm with all this shit right here.
Only couple months in.
I got a 10-piece. You got a husband. Fuck them my dogs. Just fucking.
Some fuck shit. Pussy, you threw it at him and he fucked it.
Hey, these them lines right here, bro. They getting in that bag, bro. This Sailor Moon joint may be my favorite so far, bro. I got a 10-piece. You got a husband. Fuck to my dog.
You did some fuck shit. But pussy, you threw it at him and he fucked it. Why did you do me like that, shorty? I just don't deserve it.
He brought the vocals in. Oh yeah, nigga. Here we go. I gotta go back, bro. This shit fire. I told you this shit was finna get dark, bro. I know when shit about to go there. This shit, bro. This fire.
You say you're loyal. I was in prison and only couple months in. I caught a 10-piece. Fucked on my dog and bitch, that's where you was bugging. Pussy, you threw it at him and he fucked it. Why did you do me like that, shorty? I just don't deserve it.
Making this type of record behind the wall is crazy to me, dog. This mug is fire, dog. No kizzy, yo. I'm rocking with this mug. Get the word. Reaching them levels of Tory bag, dog. His mug, yeah, this by far my favorite so far, bro. Easy. Yeah, it's that fire shit right here. This mug, they bodied this mug. Woo, I think that's my boy Davo. I'm ready to put this mug on in the whip, bro. Woo! Sailor Moon, bro, is just crazy.
All that you want to hear is that he's guilty. The reign of terror is over.
Got that nigga Pac on the album. Machiavelli reincarnated, nigga. What's up?
About me and this girl, because if it's about me and this girl, come on, we shouldn't even be here.
Verdic day, lawyer fees interlude. Sound like he finna be talking that shit on here.
Let's reflect.
Okay, let's reflect.
Verdict day, guilty on all counts. My opposition finally did it, let the ball bounce. TMZ plays the announcement on the wall mouse. LA County Jail is yells from the wall sounds. Trial lawyer left me like she kept the louse. She was in bed with my opposition like wedding vows. Started seeing fuckery from bail amounts. The ones who pay her try to sue me over zealot counts.
Okay. Hey, dog, the way he say started seeing fuckery, I'm with that shit, nigga. He get you in on this record. Let me get it back. Let's go.
Guilty on all counts. Get it, let the ball bounce. TMZ plays the announcement on the wall mouse. LA County Jail is yells from the wall sound. Trial lawyer left me like she Kevin Lyles. She was in bed with my opposition like wedding vows. The ones who pay her try to sue me over zealot counts. Only way they could beat me was using the powers within. They eating hot wasabi, coals and sours and gin. Ducking stab wounds, snitches and cowardly men. Let's talk on a higher level.
The only way they could beat me is with the powers within. He talking that shit on this mother. Let's run it back a little bit. Hold up.
Only way they could beat me was using the powers within. I'm ducking stab wounds, snitches and cowardly men. Let's talk on a higher level. Put me in the grave, forgot to go out and buy a shovel. Rituals.
That's the, hey, I'm telling you, dog. That's the shit I'm talking about. Put me in the grave, forgot to buy a shovel. Ooh. You gotta know the depths of what that boy mean for a Tory nigga, dog. Yeah, bro, that shit right there, bro. Hold on, let me get it back. The nigga stop for a second. Yeah, let's talk on a high level. Put me in the grave. You forgot to buy a shovel. Woo! Yeah, I'm with that shit, nigga. Let's go. He talking to niggas now. Here we go. Let's get it back. He want to talk to them niggas on the highest
Let's talk on a higher
level.
Put me in the grave, forgot to go out and buy
a shovel.
Witchcraft on the highest level.
Woo!
Never step up to God level. All of the artists that y'all Geppetto were all devils. Higher level.
Oh, yeah, he talking. He talking. Yeah, he bringing that shit. He getting into that bag now, nigga. He getting to that shit where niggas don't want to get to. Here we go. He the nigga that's a die behind this shit, nigga. No kizzy. Here we go.
They eating hot wasabi, coals and sours and
he want to talk to niggas now.
Snitches and cowardly men.
On a high level, put me in the grave. Buy a shovel. Hold on, let me get it back. I gotta get that ball all the way. Buy a shovel. Woo! Let's talk on a high level. Put me in the grave. Gotta go out and buy a shovel.
Divination, never step up to God
level. Woo!
Artists that y'all Geppetto were
all that. Yeah, man. He talking, bro. He talking, bro. He bringing that shit to the surface, dog. Niggas don't want to talk about this, bro. Yeah, bro. You should never step up to guys. Oh, yeah. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. He bringing that shit, man. He want to talk to them higher ups, them label execs, them niggas that think they can run everything from A to Z. Oh, hey, dog. That nigga's a reflection of what it looked like to be independent, bro. Man versus the machine. Straight up. That's what that nigga embodying right now, bro. which he's been enduring for quite some time, bro. Ever since he went independent, that nigga been on an uphill battle. Every release, everything he try to put his name on, bro, that shit gets shot right down. The type of effort to even make something to make noise gotta be just, exhausting. Yeah, bro. I'm loving this record, bro. He talking that shit, bro. He bringing that energy, bro. Tory the one. I always tell niggas, dog, if it's one nigga that's willing to go all out, back against the wall, all eyes, Tory the nigga, bro. No kidding. Let's get it back.
Wasn't going for that shit cause I'm all rebel.
Woo! Oh yeah! Oh yeah, nigga. I wasn't going for that shit, nigga. I'm all rebel. Oh yeah. Hey, yeah, he bringing that shit now, dog. The nigga said he all rebel. Woo! I like that, dog. He don't, bro, I just said that. That nigga don't care what's on the other side. And he got that energy. You feel that shit, bro, in this tone he using right here, bro. I gotta run this back a little bit more, man. Hold up. Let's talk on a high level. Put me in the grave. Forgot to go out and buy a shovel. Woo! That's just a bar, bro. That's the type. Oh, that's why I want a nigga. That's why I want to see this nigga go battle up. I'm waiting for a nigga to just take what he put out there to take him on for a battle or a beef, bro. Because he done already called out a plethora of niggas and been looking for it. We already seen him in action, bro. But I want to see him versus some niggas that's really about that. That niggas say that's really about that, dog. Cause this nigga, bro, all rebel. I'm all rebel. I'm with that shit, dog. Come on.
Put me in the grave, forgot to
go out and buy a shovel.
Rituals, all of the artists that y'all Geppetto were all devils. I just wasn't going for that shit cause I'm all rebel.
Ooh, I feel all this shit right here, bro. Let's run it back. I'm all rebel.
No strings attached, I'm independent on all levels. Pinocchio contracts in the back, they was all severed.
I'm about to get out of this mug, bro. He's talking crazy. Oh my God, bro. This nigga was made for this position that he's in right now, bro. He talking that shit, bro. Come on.
Pinocchio contracts in the back, they was all severed. Sean Holly, that's the name I would call special. Only a special person could rep you and want dead you. Go to your DNA expert and say don't test you. Fully excluded but inconclusive is what she tells you.
Woo! Oh my God. He naming niggas and talking about the details. Oh yeah, bro. This smug, bruh. He bringing that fucking energy on this record right here, dog. This what niggas be what. And honestly, bro, this is the sequel of Daystar. This is that same tone, bro. He's in that bag. I'm telling you, bro, this nigga got that energy.
DA's first offer was 9 years. The second it was 6 at 85, about 5 years. My lawyer keep on pressing me to take it. I'm like, nah, I ain't do the crime, so I'ma sit it down right here. She's to my bail hearings, I feel like it's on purpose. Seeing what's on surface. She's a black woman, so hey, I say I trust it. Did me dusted. Working for my accuser and working for me. All of the information I give is at ROC. I have my lawyer in y'all pocket, she's circling T's. And that's why Megan always talk like jail was certain for me.
Wow. This is crazy, bro. I'm really loving the break. Yo, Tory's breaking this shit down, bro. It's a sad reality, dog, that the I guess the acknowledging in the full circle of this moment of what he noticed only can actually be realized while it's going on and in hindsight reported to us now. Like, it's crazy, bro. It's like when you in that situation in real time, you like, bro, what can I do? Hence, dudes switched out, different attorneys, different lawyer teams, all this stuff. You know what I mean? But just to see just how he breaking this smug down, bro, and just the energy and the tone. Hey, dog, this smug is crazy, bro. And it's dope because we've been waiting to hear Tory. And there's been spots where he spoke to some of this stuff, but only can speak to so much of it. And that's why I love how he started this off with saying, yo, let's reflect. Let's just do some reflecting on this record right quick. Let's play it back for y'all and see how it sound to y'all. What does this sound like to y'all? And I'm loving the details, bro, and the storytelling and just the insight that's being provided on this record when it comes to just the verdict, the case, the trials, the lawyers, and then also how this stuff is played out in the industry with the powers that be, bro. Like this is one of them records, bro. Like where you just gotta feel like, yo, this shit is real.
Y'all have my lawyer in y'all pocket, she's circling.
Y'all have my lawyer in y'all pocket. Wow.
And that's why Megan always talk like jail was certain for me.
That's why Megan always talked like jail was certain for me. Had my lawyer in y'all pocket. Wow. It's only so much you can do, man, when these niggas got or think they got the kind of power that God possess. Hey, man, time will always get the best of the joke. Believe that.
It's cause y'all paid for them 10 years, let's keep it honest.
Wow. It's cause y'all paid for them 10 years, let's keep it honest. Paying a nigga to do 10 years is crazy work, bro. Wow. This record brazy, bro.
Cause y'all paid for them 10 years,
let's keep it honest.
My circling T's
and now the type of energy that this nigga Tory possess, he talking to niggas. He want to see niggas. That's why he say niggas gonna have to see me when I'm out, bro. He want to see these niggas.
My judge sitting at the brunch like a plebe of college. And y'all was seeing outcomes and he was seeing dollars. Why would they go to this extent? Please forgive me, Father.
Woo! Why would they go to this extent? Please forgive him, Father. Oh, God. It does question why would people of this caliber go to this extent? What is behind this dark magic? Dark madness. Oh my God. This is crazy, bro. This record is fire though.
Quit before I fired you and did it with a smile.
Wow. These last two records for sure is right at the top for me, bro. Facts. He's put on a hell of a show. This nigga crazy. He making niggas feel this shit. Singing lawyer fees in the way he's doing it like this is crazy. Lawyer fees, lawyer fees. This nigga Tory is something different, bro. The nigga actually is making it sound really pleasing, no kizzy, bro.
Mr. Peterson, I'm gonna be as frank with you as possible here. So listen, at the end of the day, it's either 900K or you can stay where you're at.
Woo! 900,000, oh my God. That nigga better get me out of jail with that bullshit. What we got up next, man? Lawyer fees. That nigga finna go crazy on this lawyer charging 900,000. He gotta be out of his mind.
I told you to pipe down, 'cause I ain't got the money on me right now. A nigga down, but I told you to go. Meet us with niggas that I don't wanna meet up with. Caught up with
this shit fire.
Blame me for the fool, and you know I told you to wait. I did the math, I figure how these bitches gon' get it. See, when you adding up your cash, they just come on with it. You even make a division, but when that paper starts subtracting and you backed in, you was stacking. That you even had to hit the jeweler and go turn your ice back in. Worse than that shit, I told you to pipe down.
He's skating on this record.
Got the mouth back pocket like now. I can't let it show. I don't have the money that you need from me, no I don't.
I don't have the money that you need from me, no I don't. That nigga singing from pain but making that shit feel good, boy.
I don't have the money that you need from me. It's embarrassing to think that I should be reminded. Rent is due, the bills are due, the law get paid in due time.
Man, you feel this shit.
Can't get mine. Situation with niggas I don't wanna deal with. Family and friends I feel like I'm paying bills too. And this time I know I'm in deep.
Woo, this I know, and this time I know I'm in deep. Woo, I feel this shit, bro. Just talking about the financial struggle, bro, and just the reality you gotta deal with that you probably never imagined you would have to deal with, being a lifestyle you had prior to going into jail, having to access an overflow of bread, overflow of money. But now, nigga, you got lawyer fees that's running all the way up to 900,000? Family members counting on you? Kid? I mean, yeah, bro. You feel this shit, bro. You feel this shit, bro. And just the transparency to admit that, yo, I don't have it. The transparency to feel embarrassed. The transparency of just, like, realizing, bro, this is a real reality. Like, this shit is real. Like, this time, like, I know I'm in deep. I ain't got that extra that I had. You know what I mean? No more. It's been ran through. Mercy. Yeah, this is some real nigga music right here, bro. Real nigga shit, bro. Like being stripped and extracted from a real life situation. Like people feel this shit.
Gotta get my feet back on the ground and go and get my situation with niggas I don't wanna deal with.
Now I like that. Situation with niggas I don't wanna deal with. Just saying that. Like sometimes you have to release that shit, bro. But it's just like, bro, I don't even want to deal with this shit, but I got to. You know what I mean? Like, even the situation I'm in right now is already as detrimental as it is. I still got this to deal with, bro. You know what I mean? Just the magnitude and the weight of that. Yeah, bro. This shit like these, bro, this little batch right here has taken off extremely within these last 4 to 5 records. Honestly, it's been a nice setting up though. You know what I mean? Like the stuff that you heard on the front end, and I'm probably already getting like prematurely into some of the stuff I would say at the end, but those first few records was just laying the groundwork, laying the gravel, laying the field of how it supposed to sit so the foundation is firm, right? Deal with what we know, what you dealing with off rip. The shit you seeing in the jail, the shit you seeing what's going on. Like, we know there's going to be some of that on her. Now it's like, all right, what's the actual deeper level of the effects of the jail life? The effects of what's like, how is this affecting the people that you love on the outside and affecting you, even though you already got a lot going on? Like, yeah, bro. That's what I love the perspectives he's providing that's just not like overwhelmingly the first thing you initially is expecting, but also he's giving more of an in-depth insight to like, yo, this is how this shit is really weighing on me, bro. Like, even just from being a successful rapper perspective and now dealing with this shit, dealing with the powers that be. You know what I mean? Like, the niggas are still doing everything in their power to try to keep me down, but here I am still standing, putting out music, standing tall. I'm all rebel. It's so many things that just stick out, bro, like about this record thus far that mirrors who Tory has been. And but also just being willing to just be transparent. I think that's one of the most impressive things I'm taking away thus far, just only in 10 records in. Like, the transparency, bro, is a lot to chew on, bro. Like, you don't see rappers and just artists, you know, get that vulnerable in their music and willing to do that while being in a position that is already, you know, probably mind-boggling and just weighty, you know, from every aspect you can imagine. So, yeah, man, I'm really everything leading up to this point has been appropriate in words been placed in the record. And I think that's really intentional. But these last 3 musically, they have been very pleasing while also having a lot to chew on and sit with as far as substance. Really enjoying these records thus far.
Never expressing the problems a nigga dealing with in this time. I know I'm in deep. Last month it was cheap, this month it's not. Let it ever show, not me. Cause if I go broke, I come right back, same door next week on God. Not cheap. Let it ever show, not me. Cause if I go broke, I come right back, same door next week on God.
That's real, bro. Like, the shit, like, even if I go broke, nigga, the next week is still expected, bro. It's still expected to be able to provide for these people. It's still expected. Whatever was expected last week, even though I ain't got it, bro, niggas is still looking for it. I'm still dealing with the same problems. They still meet me. They not just gonna disappear, bro. Like, yeah, bro. Real rap shit right there, bro. No kizzy.
Not cheap. Let it ever show, not me. Cause if I go broke, the nigga dealing with it in this time. I know I'm in deep. This month it's not cheap. Dealing with it in this time. I know I'm in deep. Let it ever show, not me.
Let it ever show. I don't even know what he said. That shit feel good though. Let it not me.
Dealing with it in this time. I know I'm in deep. Last month dealing with it in this time. I know I'm in deep. It's not cheap. Let it ever show, not me.
Never let it show. Never let it show. Never let it show. Oh, that's it. That's what he say. Never let it show, not me. Woo, and that's crazy. Yeah, man. It's a man God thing. Like, I'm already in a vulnerable position, bro. Yet I'm still not trying to see the people that's counting on me see me in a weak position, bro. I got to make something shake for them. You know what I mean? Like, whether that's the kid, the fam, the whoever was counting on me prior didn't stop because I'm in here now. Crazy, bro. That's a harsh reality that niggas got to deal with. A lot of niggas probably never know how they feel.
Go broke, I come right back, same door next week on God. I told you the pipe, cause I ain't got the money on me right now. A nigga down bad pocket like now. I can't let it show. I told you to pick it up right now. Knowing I ain't got the money
right now, dog. That's real shit. Fire ass record, bro. Lawyer fees is out of here. We going, bro. We going, man. We almost at 2 hours. Yoko Gold, Paul McKay. Shout out to Yoko, man. He been holding it down, but that boy Tory been put away.
Feel like I'm slipping, I'm falling like DMX. Try not to fall off the BMX. Smoking for all this, I need a stress. And then niggas calling in, ceiling falling in. Now you're ducking different type of bitches in the situations that you didn't fall up in. Tripping, fall again, trying to get it right. I ain't living right, living, I'm falling like DMX. Try not to fall off the BMX. Smoking for all this, I need a stress. Family problems and baby.
Lord, catch me when I fall. I know I wrote down my pain.
Definitely feel the rich black church culture in this record for sure. It's all over this album too, man. You can't fabricate and fake that. Charlie wrote Wishing Well. The second half of the album now, guys.
Free all the niggas up. I just wanna ball with all my dogs. Tryna hop out of the pen, say fuck all the laws.
Phone sex, FaceTime, okay. I like all the different angles and perspectives he's provided, like from the experience of a prisoner, like.
I've been in the cell waiting all day. GTL be hearing us play.
That GTL phone, boy, that boy, he gonna have to copyright that shit or something, boy. I feel like I ain't never heard nobody talk about that GTL phone more than this nigga, boy. That muggin' got at least 20, 30 mentions so far. It is for the thugs in jail. That nigga that made an anthem for the niggas in jail that need that phone sex, boy. That nigga making love, making jail music, boy. Oh, pause on that shit, though. That could go crazy left right there.
Playing with yourself and just one babe. Next got us, start 16. When you're all alone.
This shit got that old school feel to it, too. I've been waiting all day.
Somehow I bet you didn't see the way she's doing that thing she does. FaceTime, better for me to see the way you're making me swing. Oh, you know I don't always you coming when you on the screen. Real girls get down on the phone. Real girls get down on the floor. Get down on the phone.
I was saying flow at first. He said, real girls get down on the phone. I'm with that shit, nigga. You gotta flip that shit. I need you to get down on this phone right now. That nigga Tory, dog, is the epitome of taking whatever the situation he is faced with, bro, and making the best out of that mug, bro. And honestly, bro, right now, as of now, bro, I promise you, bro, this has been the best experience from an album I've had this year, bro. No kizzy. It really hasn't been too many albums I even enjoyed this year, bro. TDF, LA County Jail.
Send me to jail. Word of my mother was FaceTime and Ruby Rose straight from the cell.
Okay, that nigga the name drop Ruby in this beat. Shout out to Ruby for being the one of the real ones to get down on the phone, you hear me?
The plan was to send me to prison and stop me from popping, but I couldn't tell. Hey, claiming that you tripping, get your plug.
Hey, he switched up the flow. Hold on, I thought he was finna take it easy. That nigga switched up the flow real quick after that line, but I couldn't tell.
Claiming that you tripping, get your plug. 58 and got it for $1. Now you wanna play like you're up. Every diamond cut, turning down phase, nigga, what? I ain't turning down phase.
I ain't gonna lie, he's stepping into that Drizzy bag right there when he get that animation. Nigga, what? You know, it's tons of records when that nigga Drizzy do that, but you know how Tory gonna get down with that shit, nigga. He always gonna come and put a spin to it for sure.
I deal with all of my problems direct as a nigga who fuck with subliminals. Stay penitentiary living, I just caught a tenant, they got me with criminals. And the young niggas feel like I'm Dumbledore.
I like that.
Just gave me your order, but that nigga tripping, so why did you cop me for? And save all these bitches when something go wrong, they be dun 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 dun. Can I let no one know from my son and
I like that.
The foolish you niggas when I was in county fucked up with no covers to bundle up. Only real nigga that helped me was Chris Brown, that's really my brother, bro. Where was you niggas when
let's run that shit back, hold up.
None of you. All of that dick riding shit and that dicky and shit, cause I got back my numbers up.
Let's run that shit back, hold up.
Rap niggas don't want none of you. All of that dick riding shit and that dicky and shit, cause I got back my Can I let no one extort me that shit for my son and them? Listen, I made niggas make it proud. Niggas when I was in county fucked up with no covers to bundle up. Only real nigga that helped me was Chris Brown, that's really my brother.
He say, forget all you rap niggas. Only nigga that helped them was Chris Brown. Wow, that's crazy, dog. Shout out to Chris, man. That's some real nigga shit right there, bro. No kizzy, dog. Especially being a person that's been in very much the same type of similar shoes, position, being blackballed, being counted out, being like niggas in the industry wasn't rocking with him, the industry being against him, being the powers that be being used against him. Both of them niggas having a very similar situation, dog. So shout out for Chris on that, man. That's some real nigga shit right there, bro. Cause I only can imagine, man, you know, doing all these features and running around and then you get in a jammed up situation and none of them niggas is there. Not to even expect that them niggas would be there, but you would think some of them niggas would be. You know what I mean? So shout out to CB on that, man. Both of my cats, bro. It's not an accident that them niggas rock with each other, dog, and this is proof of that for sure.
I was back then when I got a conviction, but now I found out how to run up the ditches while sitting in prison, and now that they know that I got it, they know I'ma fuck it up.
I found out how to run up the ditches when I'm sitting in prison, and now that I got it, they know I'ma fuck it up. Woo! God, that nigga, yeah, buddy. I'm with that shit right there. Let's go. Just feel like he finna start getting on that nigga shit. Next up, we got Gangland. Fargentina forever. Ooh, I like the feel of this. It's not enough of this in hip-hop today, dog. I feel this shit already. I know what this type of vibe is. This is a tag. It's a sample in there. What the fuck is that? That's why I'm loving this shit. It's something in there that I know that I love. I can't call it off the top of my head, but that's that shit, bro. That's why I said it ain't enough of this in hip-hop today. Because this is from an old record, bro. Wherever it's from, that sample, I need to see what he finna get on with this shit, though. Hold up. Ooh, and I love that record. I can't think of it right now. This mug feel, though.
Soon as a nigga walk foot out of prison, I promise to give him the pain and pressure. Fuck what you talking about, fuck who you is. All of them niggas is high like they playing the devil first. Don't play with me never. All you niggas just trying to make you some nigga one with me and bring in the weapon.
All of you niggas just trying to make you they wasn't with me when it rained in the weather. Woo! Let's go, bro. This shit feel amazing.
Whatever is nice is whatever. All others don't play with me never. All you niggas just trying to make you some nigga one with me and bring in the weapon. Blow up so much that you can't even buy you a feature. And when I was pimping, I took a cheese so much she couldn't even buy a pizza.
Woo! When I get out, you couldn't even buy. I'ma blow so much you couldn't even buy a feature. That nigga talking to these niggas, bro. Let's go.
Politics in the prison, man, this shit is only getting worse. I got my little nigga spinning and spinning while I'm here recording a verse. I'm gonna watch it, want me to buy it, but she gotta buy me one first. Fresh out of prison with bitches,
y'all, the production on this mug is crazy.
The MVP trophy before I go out and start settling scores and shit.
That's what I do in the morning.
That nigga going crazy on this record. The production is fire. Who is that, Ric Flair?
I'm on the side, I guess. You done made it a vibe, I guess. When we both know the truth and the proof, but you all that twerking and can't take no dick. She gon' hit me with try my best. Hit your city, arrive in jets. In this bitch and don't you know niggas dying for less? Don't you know niggas slide for less? Hit the building, I fire execs. Through the wire like Kanye West. Bitches obsessed.
Yo, this
Bitches obsessed.
Woo! This nigga going. This is why I gotta see this nigga in full real combat with niggas, bro. He's been in that war, but this shit feel like it only grows more with this nigga, bro. Straight up, dog. This nigga on a different stratosphere with this shit on this mug, bro. Shot, hit your city, arrive in jets.
In this bitch and I'm high as it gets. Tell your
I like that.
But you went and went out with the lies, I guess. And this bitch and I'm
high as it gets.
Trying to press. Don't you know niggas dying for less? Don't you know niggas slide for less? With a wire like Kanye West.
That nigga going in on this mug, bro. All that shit right there fine. The first part of this record was already brazy. Now we talking.
You done made it a vibe, I guess. When we both know the truth and the proof, but you when I fuck, I slide the best. All that twerk, hit your
city arriving jets.
In this bitch and I'm high
as it gets.
Tell your dog if you trying to press.
Don't you know niggas slide for less? West.
No mistaking, the bitches obsessed. The building I fire execs.
Through the wire like Kanye West.
The bitches obsessed. The bitches obsessed. That's what I get for the times that I'm fucking and going too good with the sex. Perfect. In this bitch and I'm high as it gets.
Oh yeah, that shit right there, my shit. Hold up.
Because I'm predicting some next.
Oh my god. Oh god. This nigga. Oh my god. Yo, he's going crazy with it. Oh my, I'm having done this record right here. Yeah, bro, it's really the elevated too. I love it because he's barring up, but he's owning shit, bro. The nigga's owning shit, dog. But he's bodying this shit. This is how you, bro. This is how you do a record justice, dog. While saying what needs to be said. Straight up, bro. I'm all over the spot. Hold up.
Guess that's what I get for the times that I'm fucking and going too good with the sex. How I end up with 10 years, all because I predicted some next.
Oh, God. How I end up with 10 years, all because I predicted some next. Oh, my God. That nigga going crazy. How I end up with 10 years, all because I just put some dicks in some necks. It's the emphasis on the words, though, bro. Wow. Yeah, bro. The delivery and flow is, bro, immaculate on this record, bro. The energy with the production is equally being matched, bro. Yeah, bro. This nigga, Tory's different, bro. This is why I told niggas he one of them ones. And when it come to screwing up with niggas, he's the one in my book, bro. That nigga, dog, he looking for stuff with this stuff, bro. Man, he know how to, I don't know if, it's not too many niggas where I heard them rap and the delivery and the tone is matched perfectly to what they're saying. You know what I mean? Like some niggas deliver bars and shit that I necessarily be like, yo, the bar's fire, but I don't believe the nigga. You know what I mean? Like shit like that. This nigga got the tone. You know what I mean? That validifies, right? Come up with shit off the top. But anyways, dog, yeah, that mug is dog. Yeah, man. I mean, this is great. Let's try to get through this record, though, dog. All because I got 10 years, all because I put dicks in some necks is crazy, though, dog.
Restraining orders as if I'd ever see it, and I hit the bitch with a next. Hey,
It's the animation, the charisma with the shit, bro. It's not just the bars, the delivery, the animation, the inflection. You know what I mean? Like, it's all up there, bro. Like, put a restraining order on the nigga as if I ever see it. I hit the bitch with a next. What is he? Let me see. He put something else at the end of this.
See it and I hit the bitch with a next.
Hey, hold on. Free my daddy, fuck nigga.
I promise you minding my business is D nigga waking me.
Oh, that was his son. Oh my God. He done got the son on that.
I promise I'm minding my business is D nigga waking me up. Then when I get to defending myself, I'm a villain and y'all get to breaking it up. When I talk, it's a problem and y'all niggas fake as fuck. Why and tell them boys fuck themselves. Like I'm Jamaican as fuck. You niggas ballin', I ball. The difference is I got an accolade soon. Sit in this prison, I ever catch feelings. Just know that I'm catching phase soon.
Yo, Tory is always great with them type of lines, boy. Just know if I catch feelings, I catch phase too.
Niggas best start to go writing apologies. Niggas falling back like the autumn breeze. I be eating beats like I hit hit the Chick-fil-A and got the nuggets with the Polynese. I'm a hot and cold on a bitch. Weather channel, I got all degrees. I got shooters that move like masseuses on wheels to pull up as soon as you call the squeeze. I got.
Hold on, man. I feel like this dog, he started going nuts on this record. This record has turned into something crazy. Oh my God, bro. This record has turned into something just brazy like, bro. This nigga Tory's, bro, is different, bro. God.
Don't need to go, I go big dog on a contract. You see falling fleas. I got speedy to go, I go big dog. Make it drop back like the falling keys. I got drugs on me like the CVS. The devil like the Walling Green. I'm overlapping these niggas so much I can pull back up on them the same speed. Bodies on bodies on bodies on bodies on bodies. This shit look like A&E. Pull up like I'm bodies on bodies on bodies on bodies on bodies. This shit look like A&E.
That boy crazy.
Sex good and I'm the best kept secret. I'm the one, I'm your best kept secret. Oh, it's so cool. Oh yeah. Shout my freestyle money all day. Niggas see your face. First you so tired. Bones on love for you. Look in your eyes when I'm ready.
This nigga that just got in that real R&B bag on this shit. It keep going too. I'm crying.
My haters spiraling these days, so don't shit amaze me. But restraining orders in prison, yo, that shit is crazy. What more?
Restraining order in prison, yeah, that shit is crazy. No lie, bro. I don't know what the hell you gotta ask me after that, man. Crazy word.
Rock Nation coming from a log roll, that's really funny. Even more, they trying to find ways to relate it to me. Megan Cunith been on payroll to play a dummy. It's gotta be the same standard if it's the same for me. Accused of rape and y'all don't want to judge the way you judge me.
I'm thinking he's talking about the Jay-Z rape situation claims that came out that I think was recently being dismissed because I think they had a PI that got the evidence to say that she lied about that. So, which, you know, again, certain power positions could turn anything into anything, honestly. So
I'm not alleging nobody did nothing. I just don't agree with all that fussing and fuck shit, all that picking and choosing.
When it was me, I was socially found guilty before they even proved it.
Facts.
But you pay to get me up out the way. A career that's going worse than an album that's selling 8K.
Get me out the way for an album that only sell 8K is crazy though.
My DNA sentenced me to 10 years. I'm here trying to better myself. 4 documentaries while I've been right here in the cell.
Wow, I like that. That's crazy. I'm in the cell trying to bet on myself. What more can I take before I have to start defending myself? 4 documentaries since I've been in this. Hold on, let me get it all back, bro. That was crazy. Yeah, that's it. That is crazy, though. I mean, 4 documentaries, bro. It's crazy. Woo! And I mean, dog, I feel like documentaries is coming out, nigga, once a quarter, bro. Like, major platforms being behind these mugs, too. I mean, wow. Yeah, that's crazy, dog. That's why I love how he's just giving us more insight and just his thoughts and how he processed it. His feelings on it is crazy. And, you know, hearing some of this stuff back, like, I didn't even know it was for documentary. I think I knew about 2 of them that I maybe watched and kind of caught whiff of before. Wow, yeah, 4 documentaries, bro, is just crazy work. Like, it's a alarming overkill that is like being felt when you think about 4 documentaries, bro. Yeah, this is like, yo, this is a different force at hand and an agenda that's at play now. Like, this is crazy. Yeah, I mean, just nuts, bro.
And none of which I've never ever consented myself. But y'all tell a story like I done said it myself. All of a sudden I'm harassing from a cell as if I made every profile page on Reddit myself. They try to paint me.
when the news broke that you getting a restraining order on a nigga that's in a cell, I was like, bro, what's going on? Like, they really trying to put anything out there that's a message that's gonna make this nigga look crazy. Like, I mean, that's just overkill. It screams like, yo, this is a different agenda at hand. Somebody else is behind this and is trying to just like put this nigga image and likeness all the way in the garbage, bro. Like, that's why I love that bar, bro. I love that bar. What did he say, bro? Put me in the grave, but forgot to go out and buy a shovel. I'm all rebel. Like, I love that, bro, because as much as we see the efforts to try to get rid of this nigga, I'm looking right now in real time, seeing people report like platforms, rap, R&B, Twitter, X. These people have not just say, we're going to do away with this nigga, bro. And honestly, I believe some of that stuff, one, is probably because of the music. Definitely is still fire. You always can win hearts with great music. But the other thing is what I was just saying. There's so many things that seem like it's an overkill from that Megan side, Rock Nation side. And then some of that stuff actually starting to crumble, like whether that's the stuff that came out with Jay-Z or whatnot. Like, and there's a whole audience that just feels a certain way about Jay-Z, Beyonce, all those people. And I think, you know, using the vehicle that they was driving in this Megan situation with Tory, it just screams like, yo, this is something that's beyond of just like trying to get justice. Like, this looks like a different agenda is at hand. We're trying to just basically use somebody, make them an example out of this situation. And it just looks like, yo, this doesn't look like they're after justice anymore. They're using this to try to send a different message. And so, yeah, man, I love that he's speaking on this and giving insight and even provoking thoughts to come from this when people hear it. Yeah, man. But I'm listening to this record. I'm just like, yo, this nigga is so gifted, bro. Like, Tory's, and just to think about the situation, you know what I mean? Like, this doesn't honestly doesn't feel like a nigga that made music that was behind bars, bro. Like, this shit is fire.
Raining all day, stacking doing numbers, but I'm praying always. Trying to take me under all these clouds in a way.
I think that's his sister. She kind of giving Tory vibes. Destiny.
God always gave me umbrellas for the rain. Yeah, and umbrellas for the rain. It's a lot of niggas changed the.
Woo, she got that shit.
Take off my flag, asking how gangster I was, nigga.
Shawty, tell me what's the problem. Showing up to visit, that's my darling. She taking pictures with the niggas in the car.
Run his back.
Shawty, tell me what's the problem. Showing up to visit, that's my darling. She got to work all in the trolleys. She gon' visit, she gon' bounce like hydraulics. Oh, mommy, show me you got knowledge. I ain't go to prison, but I never got to college. I'm in the visit with my tongue all on your college. Police niggas chill when I ain't stopping.
When they come to this shit, bro, he the greatest.
When I'm out of prison, I'ma run that pussy like a running face. I've been locked down for so many hundred days. I'm in the cell with my niggas running plays. You gotta go and let my niggas go no reason. They just letting that yard out. Everybody goes to the yard. Shit, it could get deep if niggas play me. I done been in the midst of beef and had to flame them. Since a year ago, I ain't been the same me. Girl, you gotta spin, nigga, I ain't fucking Jamie. Know that my favorite, in that ice space. Girl, you dangerous. Look at 3 songs will be twice as nice.
Nice.
The crazy thing about this whole Tory Lanez situation is they made him the poster child for unprotecting of black women. The irony of that is he protected 2 black women that night, one from going to jail, one from getting shot. I think it's time you let that boy back outside.
I like that setup, bro. That was crazy, bro.
Nigga, you better hide your bitch, boy. Hey, soon as I hop in the city, expecting the bitch to be all on my body like the baby oil on a bitch and did it. When I'm back rap, niggas better not call phase, nigga. I be running hands. Prison, I'm maybe feeling so fucking super hell, baby. I'm back, little nigga with me 21, got double life just for playing the streets. He on a phone call with his homie on the line playing them beats in the streets.
I've been waiting. Don't know if you'll be there when I'm back outside. But I'm back outside.
I'ma have me the greatest interview in the world as soon as I get out.
I'm back outside.
All the ones that play me know too soon.
I don't wanna play me on the ground.
I've been going through some things. You be going through
this is Tiller shit right here.
I just wanna fuck you. I'm so far away.
Yeah, this Tiller shit, I believe. That nigga can't wait to get home, boy. Last record.
They took our brother off the playlist. When it gets out this year, those who hate it will remain nameless. Don't worry about the press. That's why he let you walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Free Tory! Free Tory!
trust a nigga in the business just being me. Toronto niggas busting them B&Es. Gleeful like I'm Kodak, whipping the GLE. Y'all want me to sit around and chuckling key. I just want the money bags, word to CMG. Crash outs coming from low homie at TDE. But that's just my little brother, all he wants is to be a me.
I like that right there, Tory. I like that crash out coming from little niggas at TDE, but that's just my little brother. He just want to be a me, okay? He gave him a little bar. He addressing niggas on the way out. I like that.
Too much respect for Top Dog to ever just be a flea. And plus, so many Compton niggas with me to bleed a team. Everybody can get it, nigga. The flow is transsexual and Afrocentric, nigga.
Oh my God, hold on, dog. Anybody can get it, nigga. The flow is transsexual and Afrocentric, nigga. Ooh, God. That's what I'm saying, bro. That nigga will take you all the way over here melodically in heaven and then bring you back and have the machetes out for niggas. Ooh, God. It's the way he delivered that shit with the tone, too, bro. I'm rocking, bro.
Plus, so many Compton niggas with me to bleed a T.
Love them niggas.
Was transsexual and Afrocentric, nigga. That mean I spit it both ways. Make niggas and hoes pay to get fucked if they ever go against a nigga. Competition ain't nothing to put y'all niggas in ovens. It's bedtime while I'm in the other room and fucking your mother is scent. Smell like nothing but rubber.
Ooh, this nigga just disrespectful, bro. Oh my God. Tory's the one, bro. That nigga Smack said that, bro. That nigga ready for anybody, bro. But this record is crazy, bro. I'm all rebel, dog. He constantly has proven it on this album.
Unrelated topic. The other day I seen Doji rapping tongues and I low-key love him. 2025 free Tory, man, that shit won't be a miracle. A miracle, his hoes acting all hysterically and bunch of fake niggas talking like they's always there for me. You must be out your skin, nigga. You wasn't in that canteen line by gym, nigga. Never had to do your laundry in a bin, nigga. In the fucking pen, nigga.
You wasn't shooting me with in the fucking pen, nigga.
You wasn't shooting me in the fucking pen,
nigga.
I did that for my niggas in the cell. They gon' love that one.
50 saying war, it gotta be war. He saying fuck it, we gotta crash out, we ain't gotta be sure. PAs and the legislators, cry baby, know my brothers, they'll separate you. Airlift and plus sudden danger, head on a swivel even when it's times it's nothing major. Looted out with spaz on the outro like the last scene of the Sister Act 2. But that's the way I'm coming back on you tag along niggas trying to attach to me too. World had me shattered, I took all them pieces of broken glass and I put them back, made a masterpiece too.
Wow!
My release date is this year, 2025, and I decree it in the name of Jesus. Speak tongues so I can keep the angels, duck the demons.
Wow!
Seed up on the devil's legions. I'm stampeding with the heavens till they finally free us.
This is a real story that's being told, bro. I'm loving this shit, dog. Tory's special, man. The kid is special, bro. God. This hits different, bro. That's why his records are never just a regular experience from just another rapper, bro. It's a certain tone. It's a certain like that, bro. Like, yeah, this is special, bro.
Speak tongues so I can keep the angels, duck the demons. I intercess and intercede up on the devil's legions.
It's like they'll never understand the dedication, man, the pain, man, the hunger, the fights. Really had to fight for this album, literally. Niggas talking about they can't catch a vibe in a regular studio, nigga. Imagine this nigga's outside your door, you trying to take a take. Different, man. Real. I mean, and through it all, the nigga stood tall. I ain't never back down from nothing, turned down no phase. I stay GP, never PC'd up nothing. And I ain't gonna lie, that's why I'm so thankful. Like, I'm thankful to God for really bringing me through this shit. Like, real nights of pain, real nights of tears, like crying, like, you feel me? Dead niggas treated me like I was dead. And this nigga Chris Brown, nigga, I never forget it. Bro, that nigga just gave me the money. He said, look, bro, when you get outside, nigga, holla at me. Hope you come home.
Wow.
It's a real nigga, bro. Like, without that, nigga, it's, bro. The nigga that been fucked up, bro. Woo! Real talk, bro. Thank you, my nigga. But I appreciate everybody who helped me through this. Ain't no way I would have ever made this without you. God first.
Wow. What's poppin', man? I'm back. Apologies. Yeah, your boy, I know you see I'm in different clothes. That's cause, it ran a little longer than I thought. But anyways, man, we back. This is the next day, so it's not immediate reactions or immediate thoughts, but it's as immediate as they possibly could. I really haven't revisited it all or listened to more records after I heard it initially. So this is still fresh off the first listen of Peterson by Tory Lanez. So with that being said, man, first records that come to mind as far as favorites off of the top. It's a lot on her that I really enjoy, man. I mean, it's a lot on this album, man. First records off the top, though, man, I think that are very strong. Guide Me Through the Storm, very heartfelt, very emotional felt. I want to say that's the one that has, who was all on this record? Yes, that's the one that has his father on there talking. And I believe the choir actually comes in on that as well. That's another thing that stuck out on this album is there was a lot of choir, black church culture and vibes on this album that I really appreciated because they were used really well, really resonated with the authentic sound of like that black choir church type of style of singing. So really enjoyed that. But yeah, Guide Me Through the Storm is definitely one of my favorites off the top. 9-Side Amnesty, the second half of that song, Amnesty, crazy fire. I believe that's the one that got a bit melodic.
I can't land it all. I pray to God you got no man at all. So I can jump into your ocean.
Cannonball. Woo! Yeah. I'll see how I initially reacted to that. Because, I mean, initially when I heard that mug, I was losing it. So, yeah, Amnesty is definitely up there for me as well as far as my favorites. This My Way interlude, Lunch Tray, I believe that one was another fire one that I believe was fire. Sailor Moon, definitely one of my favorites that sticks out immediately without even having to think hard about that one. That one is definitely more of the melodic R&B singing Tory. I love the second half of that. A lot of these records, they started one way, like an iteration of what it would sound by the end of it. I believe Sailor Moon was one of those records that was just like that as well. Definitely love that side of Tory, man. Verdic Day, Lawyer Fees, Interlude, fire. This is when he really got to rapping. Man, yeah, this Lawyer Fees, the actual song was fire as well. Slipping and Falling, can appreciate that one. Another heartfelt one. Phone Sex, FaceTime. This album provided a lot of different perspectives and POVs from somebody that's been in jail and their experience in jail, like the things you miss out on and trying to make the best of that because you are in jail and your freedom is stripped from you. Like, I think he did a very good job of taking his situation and making the best of it. You know what I mean? Like, I wholeheartedly feel like that was the approach to this entire album. Taking my situation, no matter what the circumstances is, how bad it may look, and making the best of that situation. Was a huge impression you leave from this album for sure. So yeah, Phone Sex and FaceTime, another fire one. TDF, LA County Jail, another fire one. Yeah, man, after like Guide Me Through the Storm, I feel like it just took a whole nother leap. It never dropped off. You know what I mean? And that's only, Guide Me Through the Storm is only the 5th song. So I'm talking 5 all the way, pretty much practically down to this last record, Free Tory, which he also bodied. Reminds me of, what's that, Memories Don't Die? But I believe he exited this album in a similar fashion. Yeah, it gives me similar vibes though, the way he ended these records, which he does that a lot in that fashion. You know, where he just talking to niggas, barring up. Gangland, Fargentina Forever is definitely one of them ones, bro. One of them ones. It feels like a record where the nigga was in a beef. He wanted to let some shit off his chest. In the sample, I looked up the sample on this album or this song, Gangland, and it was So Applaud by Ye and Swiss Beats. I believe this was on a collaborative album that song came off of. Let me see where this is off of. I love that mug, though. And the way that Tory used this sample on this album, he did it justice, man. This is off of Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Yeah, the sample on this Gangland in Fargentina Forever is off the song So Applaud, that song Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy by Ye. It's this particular part right here. He slowed it down. One hand in the air. This mug. Gangland is this mug. Gangland Fargentina for me. It's like a top 10, top 15 song of Tory catalog off rip. This mug is special, bro. What he did on this record was asinine.
Soon as a nigga walk foot out of prison, I promise to give him the pain and pressure.
Bro, when this mug, the intro production amazing. Once it get to the second half, which is the better half of this song, it even elevates even more, bro.
She want me to buy it, but she gotta buy me one first.
I like how he was talking on this mug too. He was talking in a different register, like animated, you know what I mean? Talking from that bossly level.
Doing that corny shit. I need that MVP trophy before I go out and start settling
scores and shit. Right around this timestamp right here, 2 minutes and 20 seconds, shit start going left.
I'm on the side, I guess. You done made it a vibe, I guess. The bitch is obsessed.
Yeah, bro. He started leaving Earth on that Fargentina forever, bro. Definitely Sailor Moon, Gangland, Fargentina forever. I believe my Shayla even special. Yeah, this is special too. Man, yeah, dog. It's a lot on this album, man. It's really a lot. You know what I mean? I felt like Tory did an amazing job starting off from the start of the album, laying the groundwork of what was expected as far as like, yo, my reality has been this for X amount of days. You expect him to, say some things about what's been going on in jail, how he's been feeling, how he's been handling, his emotions, the roller coaster of emotions he's been going through since being in there. And so initially that's what he gets into. He talks about, what it's like being on the yard. He talks about situations where it may happen in the bathroom, his CEO or his CO, and all these things that he's faced with. You know what I mean? Like since having his freedom being stripped. Does a really great job of painting this life that's in prison that has been a drastic change from rock star, rapper lifestyle to freedom being stripped. And this is a pill you gotta swallow that is not easy to take. You know what I mean? And so I felt like setting it up definitely was expected, but the way he did it, I think he did it in stellar fashion. Like I said, we see things in movies. There's been people in jail, but I think he did a great job of really laying the groundwork and painting that picture, illustrating like, yo, this is my reality in jail. So from intro, Free Me, Sneeze Wrong, White Lightning, and all of that even got me through the storm. That's all just laying the groundwork of that reality, what's been taking place in jail since being in there, which he did a phenomenal job of painting that. You know what I mean? Like a lot of storytelling, a lot of insight of just like what it's like for him, what it's like for his inmates, that's in there with him, and kind of like what that world has been. As the album goes on, he then begins to get more perspective of like, this is where I am on the inside, but like where I am currently, the effects that I'm now dealing with because of how it's affecting people from the outside. Being family members, being friends, being BMs, being, past lovers, all of that type of stuff. Did an amazing job of addressing that and just like walking us through the mindset in the process of trying to process all that's happened. You know what I mean? Like, and at the same time, being like probably the breadwinner and the person that people in his family depended on to handle financial loads and basically maybe even pay for their lifestyle and what they actually do in life, and how that's affect them. Did an amazing job of doing that, man. So 9-side Amnesty, Sailor Moon, Verdic Day is where he then begins to talk about, in hindsight, what was going on, revealing some of the things that I think was speculated, but being actually the person that's in the trial, that's being charged, that was standing next to his attorneys and things of that nature, realizing like, yo, these cats was getting paid off by either Rock Nation or working with somebody that was obviously not in favor of him trying to be getting his innocence. So, man, I think this album, you know what I mean? Like, it's phases of him addressing things as far as like being in jail, going from there to the next thing being like how this has affected me since being in here and how that's affecting people on the outside. And then reviewing things, reflecting on these people went out of their way to take my freedom, went out of their way to make sure I wasn't going to walk out of this situation innocent. So I like the details. I like the insight. I like just the next level of explaining and elaborating on things that I think a lot of people and a lot of us was waiting on Tory to speak on, to give his feelings on, to just give his side of the story. You know what I mean? Like, since he never took the stand, since he never really went in depth on any of these interviews about what all happened at night, how he felt, and so on and so forth. And I think saving it for this album, definitely, I think will be received well, because he had a lot to say on this album. He said a lot. You know what I mean? Like, it's 20 songs, and I feel like he did a great job of just attacking it from several different ways of what you would want somebody to talk about. Being his situation was so public, and also being like that first album that was actually recorded in jail, in real time, actually behind bars, and being produced and executed at a professional level. That's another big takeaway. This album, being that it was recorded in jail, in real time, over the phone, from that type of process of making music, the result was stellar. I mean, holistically and overall, this doesn't sound like an album that somebody recorded while being in jail, like in real time. Like, being that all these songs weren't pre-recorded prior to going into jail, and then recording them while in jail, getting this type of production quality at this level, overwhelmingly impressive, bro. That's one of the biggest takeaways about this album. This album, bro, doesn't sound like this dude had his freedom stripped from him. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm pretty sure, bro, there had to be, let alone, it's several layers to look at this, bro. Being that I'm an artist, being I know what goes into making an album, and the process of that. The process of making an album, recording a lot of songs and narrowing it down, just recording, being that I'm talking about just what I have to do as an artist, whether that's writing, the takes, whatever it has to do, that's already a boatload of things and tasks, essentially, you have to do over a consecutive amount of time, or whatever time frame is most conducive to your process to finishing the album. That's already a lot, bro. Let alone this is 20 songs. So we're talking about 20 songs being recorded that actually made the album. Now, there could have been a plethora of more songs that was recorded and got cut down and cut off the album. So just think about all of what I just said in that little segment right there of saying what it's like to record an album. You have that piece, and then you have the piece of communicating back and forth on how you would want these things translated from a vocal being recorded via a telephone, which we've heard plenty of examples of how that sounds. It doesn't sound like anything regraded on the scale of professional mixed music. We look at that as like, we just appreciate that we got some type of verse, some type of bars or something from whoever artist is in jail and recorded something in that situation. And we just grade it on a way lower scale. We just grateful for it at the end of the day. But that communication piece from artist to engineer, or either artist to producer, right? Hearing the beats. I'm just trying to think through what all that was like. You know what I mean? Like, I would imagine that some of these records was sent and he was able to listen to some of these tracks and then him put verses to it, pinning it directly to the verse. Or he just coming up with music and verses, and then the producer and the engineers are making the beat and the production around whatever flow and verse that he may have sent, how that may be. The little insight we do have on how that kind of went, it did sound like he was hearing the beats over the phone and him recording just directly to that, and them taking those stems and mixing it down and then getting the timing perfectly right. Because I can only imagine that there was probably some potential latency on recording the verse over the phone while also coming from the speakerphone out of the phone into the mic. All of that has major room and possibility for latency to happen. So, man, just thinking through all of that type of stuff when you're talking about the creative process of making music, dedicating yourself to finishing an album, not just a song. This is a full album. And then also, walking through the rollout of it. You know what I mean? Like, the commitment and work ethic level that you have to commit and dedicate to that time, it's nothing to sneeze at. It's nothing to sleep on. And it's something that deserves to be talked about on the highest of levels. You know what I mean? Like on the highest of levels. And then let alone for fans and people that are music connoisseurs and music consumers to be impressed by it. You know what I mean? Like it just takes the cake. It takes the cake, bro. This album, from that regard alone, already in my book is just in a league of its own. It's separate. You know what I mean? Like doing something that's already different is different in itself, but also having the quality to speak about that album, it puts it in a different stratosphere as well, man. So all in all on this album, man, I came away with more than enough to chew on as far as substance. You know what I mean? Like I said, a lot of storytelling, a lot of insight on that experience in prison, and then him reviewing a lot of the stuff that happened in the case, happened in the charge. And bro, I'm gonna say this, bro. Tory's the one, bro, that is willing to die behind what he's saying in this music, bro. I believe it. I do believe it, man. Tory is the one that I say is willing to die behind what he's saying in this music, bro. There's no way that you can say some of the things that he's saying without already gauging what the repercussions could be for what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, and because of that, some people may not say certain things. Some people may not put that out in the public or let that hit the earth because of what they may be in fear of what may happen to them. And here's the thing. I'm not even just talking about even physically, right? That's one thing. I think it's an audience of people that's willing to just die behind what they say when it comes to anything that can go violently left or physically left. I'm saying like as far as like your livelihood, your career, and your stature and status in the game, right? Like, so we're talking about people blackballing, taking certain opportunities, going at certain corporations that could easily affect your bottom line. All of this stuff, bro. And I think I really respect anybody that's willing to stand on their truth, no matter what, no matter what's on the opposite side of what they're saying, regardless, not letting his light dim and not letting him be shunned by whatever forces and powers that be that obviously has power to affect someone like him, especially being in a vulnerable situation that he's in. And so anybody that's willing to stand 10 toes down on their truth, bro, no matter regardless of what the opposites or the powers that be can use and influence others to try to marginalize whatever impact and noise that they make, I'm always going to ride with that person, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's something that lacks in not just music or this industry and just people and individuals in general. You know what I mean? Like, many people are easily to be wavered. It's not many people that are standing in an unwavering fashion. And I think Tory is the epitome of that. He's a person and an individual and an artist that's always been somebody that's going to unwaveringly stand on whatever they're saying and they believe in. And I think a lot of that stuff has to do with the faith in his beliefs, you know what I mean, of a higher power of God, of Christ, of Jesus, that you heard a lot in this album too, which is another thing that I appreciate about this album. You know what I mean? The vulnerability, the transparency that he exemplified as far as like his financial struggles, and somebody like Chris Brown stepping in a time where what I get from this album is basically if Chris Brown didn't do that, the possibilities of him being able to do any of this stuff wouldn't have been feasible, wouldn't have been possible. You know what I mean? Whether that's providing for family members and people out of outside that actually is free, whether if that's being able to get this album done to come out, you know what I mean? Like whatever it may be, paying for certain opportunities that still may be at his disposal. You know, I would imagine some of that money that somebody like Chris Brown was able to share and give to him contributed to a lot of the stuff that he was probably able to do from that money. So yeah, man, I thought that was just a really transparent and honorable way that I don't necessarily see a lot of artists, specifically rappers, bring themselves to that human form and human level. And I think that's the one thing that Tory consistently separates himself. Yes, there's a side of Tory that's very braggadocious, very status driven, you know, talks about the things that he's obtained in his life. But I think if you know his catalog, there's been a constant war in a back and forth conversation that he's been having with himself within his music, with that side that I say that's braggadocious, that may be a little that's more on the worldly side, but also the other side that's been in his music, that's also been in conversation with that other guy, is the side that's more faith-based, that's more transparent, that's more vulnerable, that's more like aware of his imperfections and bringing that to the forefront and basically just being totally honest and transparent about it. And I think that's honestly a reality and a picture of what the reality is for a lot of people's lives. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of who's willing to be that real with themselves and have that conversation. And honestly, even if you are, there's not many people to be that vulnerable and transparent in front of the world. You know what I mean? Especially being in the position that he's in. A lot of that stuff will shame. They will fall victim to just being shamed by themselves. Even before they even make it to a public platform, the shame could just shame you away from not even being open enough to share that stuff. And so I think it's a lot to chew on the bone with this album, man, from so many different perspectives, angles, and takeaways that I think serve this album greatly, man. So all in all, Tory delivered. All in all, Tory delivered by a landslide. You won't be disappointed with this album. I think this album will give a lot of thought for people to have as far as like the industry, as far as like what happened in the case, as far as like what he had to say. And even if you have a certain stance on how you viewed him before this album, I think this album, if you really listen to it from an objective ear, you will come away viewing this guy as a different guy. You know what I mean? From a different guy. Because he talked about a lot of things that I think we were waiting to hear him speak on to really get his emotions, feelings, and thoughts on things. And I think with that, when you examine that, you're able to see a human underneath that. You're able to see somebody that's real, that isn't like Hollywood, that isn't like industry. You know what I mean? Somebody that's almost so real. That type of realness is rare. Where the person is willing to die at the expense of telling the truth, exposing lies, exposing corporations, exposing anybody that's in power with major influence. You don't come up and find many people in life that has that boldness and what he said, all rebel. When you say, like, when you talking about rebel, the word that's also in there is rebel, rebellious. There's not a lot of people that's rebellious, bro. That's a rarity in today's era, today's times. And so, yeah, man, finding somebody like that and exemplifies that on the highest of levels in front of the world, that's an honorable thing that I'll always champion, bro. And to do it in this fashion, you know, with the music, it only makes it even more. So, yeah, man, as much as I praise and scream about the talent that Tory is, which in my eyes, every album, every project, he constantly only makes it easier for me to stand behind a statement of saying he's the greatest and most talented artist on wax. Meaning what he could put on wax, his abilities and gifts, he only makes that easier. When you're starting to put out the projects that reflect that. And Peterson is that. And a lot of times, and I ain't gonna say a lot of times, but sometimes when we get sequels can be a little bit underwhelming. Because if the first of that sequel is what Daystar is, which is a classic album in his catalog, that second album, you're like, maybe you should leave that series alone and not make anything after that and just go a different direction. But Peterson is the perfect sequel to Daystar. I must say that. It sounds like the sequel of Daystar. It's what I expect the sequel of Daystar to sound like. And it's crazy because Daystar is kind of the first installment of the conversation of Peterson, which is the second installment. And what I mean by that is the perspective Tory is talking from on Daystar is the before. It's before the trial. It's before the case. It's before everything was took into court. And so hearing the thoughts in the perspective that he was speaking from on that album, you know what I mean? Like as far as like what he think will happen, and just trying to say if this is to happen, no matter what, I'm still going to be the same guy, right? That's a lot of what exists on Daystar Peterson, and he was still addressing even the emotions that he had on Daystar, being that he still felt a little way about Megan that was dear. You know what I mean? Like that was dear. Like trying to speak from a place where like, yo, like I know it's a lot of people that's in your ear telling you what to say, telling you what to do, what moves to make, and to just take this guy out. And now to hear where he is on Peterson, to where you have lines where he's like, he's over that. Get over yourself. We're no longer in that space. Hence, you still putting on a restraining order while I'm in prison. Like, this is crazy. Y'all went so out of the way to get me out of the way that you're putting a restraining order on me just for her to sell 8K. Another line I loved in the album from this Peterson album. So yeah, man, back to the point of saying the Peterson is a great and the perfect sequel to Daystar. It's everything that a sequel should sound like after that Daystar album. So yeah, man, I don't know where I would grade this album in his catalog specifically yet. Let me pull up his catalog right now and just kind of walk down what albums I think off rip that I will potentially take this album over. So, yeah. Tory has a lot of great albums, man. Definitely have a lot of great albums in my estimation. So if I line up Peterson with the other albums in his catalog, I can tell you off rip, Peterson is better than Sorry For What. I can tell you off rip, Peterson is better than Love Me Now. I can tell you off rip, Peterson is better than New Toronto 3. I don't know. Hey, that's where I get a little dicey at. I gotta sit with this album more, but I like to try to give my opinions on immediate things without, time being a huge factor on how I love or great album. So this is because I like to always compare, go back. How did I initially feel versus 90 days down the line? How do I feel at that moment? But yeah, those 3 albums or 2 albums, I can immediately tell off rip, I would probably regard it higher. The albums that I wouldn't put it over off rip would be Playboy, Daystar, Alone at Prom. I got a feeling that this album will sit somewhere where I grade I Told You. And I Told You and Memories Don't Die, I don't necessarily know where I rank those. They're in the upper half of Tory catalog. It's just tough because I love almost everything Tory puts out, honestly. Like Tory got like maybe one bad album to me. And I mean, I'm including all the mixtapes and everything. Like Loner in 2020, the rap album that he did, that was a part of like the trio genre, where it was like the 80s pop album with Alone at Prime, R&B by Playboy, and Loner was the rap album. That's like the only one that I wasn't the most high on. But Playboy, Daystar, Chicks Tape 5, Alone at Prime, Memories Don't Die, I Told You, Alone at Prime Deluxe, Lost Cause. Yeah, those are all either classics or great albums to me, easily. For Tory catalog. So I believe Peterson will sit somewhere, I Told You, and Memories Don't Die. Right now, that's where I have it. It essentially could become more than that. So if I'm scoring it out of 10 off rip, if I'm scoring Peterson out of 10 off rip, I'm giving it anywhere between 7.5 and an 8.25. Anywhere between that, I'm giving that the score right now. I may even give it like a solid, that's just off rip. Off rip, let me give you a solid score. Off rip, I'm giving this album an 8.25. Off rip, I got it as far as like, what do I put that as far as description? A very good album. A very good album. Very good album. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about some of the things I contribute about this album and why I think it's such a great, I'll give it an 8.5. I'll give it an 8.5. Because I'm grading that stuff, not even thinking about the jail situation in the process of how he had to record and all that stuff. when I implement that in, it easily makes me give it an 8.5. If we're grading it off the way it was recorded and with the quality, what it sounded like, being that was a situation, 8.5 out of 10 is what I'm going to give Peterson for sure. I would love y'all grade on this album out of 10. Where would you put this album in its catalog as far as like stacking it up to the other albums? What do you think? How did this album will be received? I seen a lot of stuff from how it was being received just within the last 24 hours since it's been out or so. And overwhelmingly, it looks like it's been doing great. I think I said earlier yesterday in the reaction that it was number 1 on iTunes. It was top 5 on Apple Music, all genres, as far as the streaming. I seen a lot of people as far as like some of the rap people in the rap community coming out. I seen Sean Kingston had something to say about it that was pretty great in favor of Tory. Des Bryant, a couple athletes, and I've just seen a lot of different rap platforms and even R&B platforms, that I think when the case and everything was decided, the verdict was not on his side, was not on Tory's side, even putting a lot of posts in things that are very praiseworthy of this album. And so with that, man, happy for Tory for him to be getting those flowers, man, for him to be seeing and shown that love. Because I know, this being that the situation is what it is, despite how much I believe he's one of the most confident individuals, doubt will always exist. And you got to work through that. But yeah, man, it was amazing to see this album come to fruition, dog, with him being in his situation. Made some bold statements on there, man. Like I said, attacking, whether that's Rock Nation, whether that's certain people that was on his defense team as far as the court system. I think he spoke on the judge in the interview. And even going as far as, declaring that his release date will be in 2025. You know what I mean? Like, that's a lot of bold statements, man. But I absolutely love this album. Very great album. 8.5 out of 10 is what I'm going to give it off rip. And yeah, like I said, man, leave in the comments y'all thoughts. Let me know what y'all think about this album. What are you giving this out of 10? I'm glad I was able to get back in front of this screen, man, and do these reactions. I'm hearing the different set of clothes that I had on yesterday. But I was committed to getting this to y'all, man, because I always said, this will be a channel on a YouTube channel where Tory Lanez music and what he got going on is a priority and will always be covered on this channel. And it felt good to still be doing this and get back in the motion of doing things, man. So get in the comments. Let me know y'all thoughts. Make sure y'all hit that like, comment, and subscribe button if you already haven't. I'll try my best to get more reactions done, man. I can't promise anything right now to say that you should expect something in the near future, but you definitely should expect more content, different content. Like I said, I appreciate everybody that's been supporting the different styles of content that I be putting on. And we'll try to get back with another reaction. I'm trying my best to do the Drake Sexy Songs for You because I still haven't listened to that album at all yet. I don't know how I managed to avoid listening to that album for like, if it's been out for 2 or 3 weeks, that time span. But if not, man, I may do a short summary, like a short where I do the reaction for that album that way. Or I got a couple podcasts that I'll be getting back going, some episodes that I may just save that for that. Now that I'm saying it in real time, it's a possibility that's probably what's going to happen. So with that being said, man, appreciate everybody that's still rocking with the channel, supporting the channel. Shout out to all the subscribers. Shout out to all the followers. Anybody that follow me on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, wherever y'all may be at, TikTok, X, all of that. Hit the link. Follow me there. See y'all next time.
One time,